All right, the wind has calmed down and we're all ready for day 2 to see how many miles I can get out of this battery. Getting a late start today because it seems like Mr. C has insomnia and can't fall asleep unless under threat of sunrise. But I'm going to try to get as many miles in as I can today. And I'm going to try to squeeze these videos down into shorter time periods, because I know the first video was long. I cut it down to, I think it was just under an hour and 20 minutes, which I know it's a long video for YouTube. So in trying to do that, I'm just going to stop recording as much. I'm like, for starters, I'm not going to film me riding out of the sand hole I live in. And I'm probably just going to turn the camera on 6-7 miles down the road, let you guys see where the battery is, how many miles I've went, and maybe leave it on for a little while and shut it back off, because if I got less video to edit, I'll leave less video in, I guess. So, and hopefully that way I can compress them enough to where I can fit today and maybe the next day in, if there's going to be more than today. But I have no idea what's going to happen, so we'll just get going. I'll give you a look at the app on my phone first, and then shut the camera off, right down the road, I guess. So let's go. Right, getting ready to start off, and this is the data from yesterday, which I still have saved, and I'm going to put it up with whatever we get today, just so you can see it. And I'm going to reset it and going to start it. Restart it. That would have really sucked. And maybe this will stay kind of with it. And my battery bar, it's still full for some reason. Alright, so I'm going to shut the camera off. Then I'm going to head out. I'll turn the camera back on down the highway. I'm going to be heading towards Ridgecrest. And for those of you who know the area, I'll probably turn the camera back on and do an update. I don't know. The gas station seems kind of too close, but I may stop there anyway, so I may do an update. But maybe Jack's Ranch Road. So I'm going to shut the camera off and get heading out. Alright, so I said I'm at the gas station, which seems so far away at 11-12 miles an hour. But it is really just 3 miles. That's crazy. Seems like without a battery, this would be near impossible for me to get here. And it's only 3 miles. I'm in such bad shape. Alright, I'm going to turn the camera on another few miles down the road. Alright, I'm coming up onto Jack's Ranch Road, which actually didn't seem too far from the gas station. And that's what numbers I got. I can't quite look at them right now because I'm going down the road, but I'm going to stop up here by the Welcome to Ridgecrest sign so I can see them too. Then I'll probably shut the camera off, and I don't know, you guys will catch up with me somewhere in town. And all the way here, I'm fighting little gusts of wind. It's not bad and it's not constant. Like right now, I'm riding right into it. But there's so few places to go to in Yokern that, I mean, I can't do, if this thing's going to do 60-70 miles, where am I going to go? Alright, here we are. Welcome to Ridgecrest, and sad. Is it Brendan? I don't want to try to say the last name because it's faded and covered. But if you can see it, I went 4.4 miles. Added on to the 25.6. That's, I think I went exactly 30 miles. And my battery bar hasn't moved. It's just crazy. And I know that the battery's helping, because every once in a while I'll just tap my brakes so the battery will shut off, and I slow right down, and that's not kicking in until I'm at like 9 miles an hour, 9 point something, and then it helps me up to, it's 11.8 miles an hour, and with me pedaling that gets just over 12 miles an hour. And if I slow down, obviously the bike slows down. If I stop pedaling and keep the throttle on, it slows back down to 11.8 miles an hour. So I know the motor's going this whole time. I just don't understand why the battery isn't. That's why I'm cutting this film down, because who knows how many hours of film I'm going to have. But anyways, we'll catch up to you when we're back into Ridgecrest. Well, into Ridgecrest. Alright, not really a mileage check-in, but I think I'm going to turn on to Brady. For anybody who knows how far that is, it's 5.4 miles, still a full battery. Alright, I'll check in somewhere on down the road, hopefully in another at least 5 miles. Well, I've made it to West Ridgecrest Boulevard, and now it says 7.4 miles. I still haven't lost a freaking bar. Oh, I don't know. I started out making this video thinking I'm gonna see how long these bars last. Now I just want them to go away. If that takes this long for one bar, this ride is gonna go forever. Well, days and days and days and days. Well, I'll catch back up with you. Maybe I'll turn this back on when I'm in the city and there's a little bit more to see. Alright, I'll check in a few miles. Alright, this is not a mileage check-in. But, look at that. I am down a bar. At least, well, under load, sometimes I am down a bar. And I mean, I want this bike to do well, I want the battery to do well, but really I just want those bars to go away. Which, that's the first step. I got one bar and I've gone 20, 30, 38 miles, something like that. Alright, now I'll keep you posted. And well, I came down Ridgecrest Boulevard and I turned right onto Mahan, so I can catch the bike trails up here, if anybody knows Ridgecrest. Right, just so people know where I am. Alright, and I'll turn the camera on the next time something happens, maybe, or once I get into town, maybe over by the Walmart. Now, I've made it down to the bike trail, but not down to the paved part of the bike trail. I would have taken the road, but I think it's only like a long block. I'm not positive if it's not paved on the next street or two. I'll just go down whatever road I'm at. car's back. There it goes. It's only under load that the first bar is gone. I thought for a minute that it was just gone. Well, it wasn't under load, but then it came back. I guess even with the bumps, this trail is kind of nicer than going down the side of the road. Except for some bumps. You come down through here at 30 plus miles an hour and you get to hear that weird sound where your tires are off the ground and they're on the ground and they're off the ground, where the tires whine and then they hit the ground and grab. That's kind of weird. Oh, here's the paved bike trail, and I'm gonna sit down for a little while because my knees and my ass, actually my hands are numb too, but that's not as pressing. Oh, I think I'm probably exactly, what's that, 25 and another 35 miles, and I'm not down a frickin' bar yet. Whew. Oh, wow. Alright, I'm gonna shut the camera down for a little while. Well, before I do, shall I get this one up to 9.4. The miles go so slow when you're going so slow. Alright, camera off. Now, this is where I'm resting, taking my first break. It's only been 10 miles, but it seems like it's taken forever. And like I said, I just hit where it's turned to a paved trail, and I don't think you can see the end of it, but it's not very far, and then it crosses over by the Walmart. Alright, I've sat down for a few minutes, and incidentally, if you lost the key to your kryptonite lock, this is where it is. As long as somebody else doesn't grab it before you get going, before you get here, or before the video is posted. And we're at 9.5 miles today, and that damn battery bar is still full. Like I said a little while ago, under load it goes down. I don't know if I can hold this back. Nope. Sometimes under load. I'm all throttle. There it goes. I was gonna say I'm all throttle. It should go down. Then it came back. Alright. I'll check back in a while. Alright, just a location check for the people who know Ridgecrest. I'm at the corner of China Lake and Bowman Road, and over there, which you can't quite make out, is the Walmart. And I'm gonna stay on the sidewalk till I hit the next intersection. I know you're not supposed to ride on the sidewalk, and even if you are, this is the wrong side, but I hate waiting for traffic. So camera off until the next time. Oh, made it to the end of Ridgecrest Boulevard. Well, not to the end, but almost where it tees with China Lake. And there's not much traffic down here today. That one battery bar is finally just gone. I've gone 11.6 miles on top of the 24.6, 25.6 from yesterday. Yeah, I think this is going to be at least 3 days. I know once these bars start going, this isn't a linear gauge. So once the bars start going, they're going to drop a lot faster. I don't think that they're going to drop so fast that, I mean, get 30 miles, 40 miles off the first bar or two, and then 10 miles off of the rest of the battery. But I do know I'm not going to get 30 plus miles for each one of these 10 bars. Oh, my hands are actually starting to get cold. At least there was no problems today. Ridgecrest PD. They haven't given me any problems with my bike. So they're awesome. Garage sale yesterday, see a garage sale today. Man, I might have to start doing some off-roading or something. Alright, I think I'm going to go through the Lowe's parking lot. And then I'm gonna shut the camera down for a while. You guys let me know if you like this style better than the long hour-and-a-half videos, just getting little chunks and pieces. I mean, this definitely saves on my battery on my phone. I mean, if I was to do this in one long shot, I'd get home and my battery would be dying. And if my camera battery dies, that's one thing. If this battery dies, then I lose all my information. I lose the data. I'll have ridden around for nothing. I had to start back over with erasing the video that I've already made. Did the intro and the outro for, edited everything together, and posted up to YouTube. I would have to start with deleting that. So it's better for me too. Anyways, 12.2 miles. The first bar is gone. Alright, I'll catch up at, I don't know where or when. Miles from here though. Well, I just went out the back of the parking lot, and there was no exit where I wanted to go out. So I went up, trying to show, I can't show it. With an all-wheel drive bike, you can just hop over curbs, and this works, I don't know, for curbs 3 times this height. which is a trick you can't pull off if you got a two-wheel drive bike. You just kind of got to run into it or lift up over it. And if it is a tall one, I mean, it might be hard to get up over. I know this isn't going to do my battery any favors, but I think there's a tall one down here maybe. Ah, maybe not. Just looks tall. It just kind of hops up on there. Alright, back to my battery test. Alright, I've made it back to Yokern Road. So I've made it into Ridgecrest and to one side of Ridgecrest, through all the way to the back to the other side. And that's only 14 freaking miles. And I still only have one bar off. It's starting to feel like a perpetual motion machine. Just charge the battery up once and you can ride it forever. As long as you don't care when you get places. I think I gotta go find a place to take a break again. I think it's more of a time thing than a mile thing, because at 30 miles an hour, I mean, I can do 30 miles without taking a break. At 11, 12 miles an hour, it's like every 10 minutes. Or every 10 miles, not every 10 minutes. However long that's taken me, which is about an hour, I guess. So it's about the same time. 30 miles an hour. I don't have to take a break in 30 miles because that's an hour. 10 miles an hour. I go 10 miles, it's been an hour, I gotta take a break. Oh, now that I'm done rambling, I'll shut the camera off. Get back out onto the road. And hopefully check back with a few more miles under my belt. Alright, well, I've went down past Walmart to the corner of Ridgecrest and Bowman, and I've come down the bike path all the way back up to, I believe this is Norma. Can't see the sign, that's why I think it is. Taking a break at the same bench again with the guy who lost the key to his kryptonite lock. I am trying to aim my camera, or my helmet, down 2 full bars. And gone 19.1 miles. It shows up here and down here. And it's taken me 2.5 hours. Oh, with a couple of stops. I didn't stop this, and I didn't turn off the bike either. So now I'm going to get going again. I'm going to head down Norma and just kind of pick a road that looks good that heads towards my house. And I'm going to start heading home. I should be over 25 miles for the day. And I'll turn the camera back on. Somewhere between here and there. And just a quick correction. The road at the end of the paved bike trail is Downs. It's not Norma. I don't know who that'll be important to, but I'm sure I would have people that live here in Ridgecrest saying, hey, that's not right. Well, I am still only down 2 bars. I've only gone like a mile since I started from the end of the bike trail. Maybe 2. Or I'll check quick. Okay, I'm at 20.1 miles. Actually, I think that's exactly a mile, isn't it? I'll turn the camera back on. Well, somewhere on my way home. And again, let me know down in the comments if you prefer this style of video where I'm just camera's on, I let you know what's going on, camera's off, or if you want to watch the whole 3-hour video, or just do what I'm doing and try to cut it down to an hour for the long videos. Let me know down below in the comments. Alright, I've been coming down Drummond, and I believe this may be Mahan Street that I'm coming up to. And I've still got 2 bars missing from the battery. I'm at 21.6 miles right now. And it's got to be probably at least 5 miles back to my house. Forget what I had, 25 or 26 from yesterday. I don't know why I can't remember that. So I'm going to have, I think, over 50 miles. The battery's not half dead yet. And there's only 2 bars missing. There may be the third one. If they start disappearing really fast, the third one might be gone by the time I get over 50 miles. We'll see in another 5 or 6 miles. I made it back to Inyokern Road, heading towards Inyokern, and I've slowed down noticeably, which seems to me like the third bar should be dropping soon. But another few miles down the road, I'll turn the camera back on and we'll see. It's a cop. Oh yeah, it is. Weird, I wonder if they're catching speeders. Alright, now there's another update. At 23.7 miles under load, the third bar is disappearing. Oh, sometimes, there it goes. I told you, it didn't seem like it was going to be long because I slowed down almost 2 miles an hour. Or maybe over 2 miles an hour. Now, I got another 3 or 4 miles to my house, at least. So I'll check in somewhere between here and there. We'll have a final evaluation of at least today. Alright, see you then. Something's going on there. I can't quite see. I think somebody dropped something on the road. Looks like garbage cans falling off a truck. It could have been dangerous. So I turned my cameras on just in case something happened. And since I have my camera on, 24.3 miles. I haven't made it very far since the last time. And that third bar is gone. Well, I think if I stop, it probably come back. feels like I'm helping more. But I've also been standing up, so I'm not sitting on the seat, running just throttle without pedaling, so may kind of even out. Oh yeah. Just want to get home, sit on something soft, maybe put some ice bags on my knees. It's still just 3 down. It's all throttle and pedal assist 1. Alright, check in before I get home. Alright, I'm almost home now. And it's still 3 bars down, 4 bars down under load in the sand. I've went 29.3 miles. It's going to change just a little bit, maybe one more 1/10 of a mile. And I don't know if I'm going to do a outro or not, because I've got to go sit down. My back is screaming. Actually, my knees aren't too bad, but man, my pain medicine ran out an hour ago. I'm going to go take some of my medication and sit down for about 3 hours. But I will put a screenshot of this up, and hopefully I can stick the next video right to the end of this. It might be a couple of days before I can get out again though. So till then, we still gotta wait and find out, see how far this thing goes. I think it's gonna drop pretty quick now, but who knows.